And now, WWE presents Survivor Series.
Tonight, the brand warfare takes center stage. You are looking live at a sold-out Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Canada. We welcome you to a Thanksgiving tradition, the Survivor Series.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Smackdown Women's Championship.
And we are kicking things off in high gear with the Smackdown Women's Championship up for grabs. The Queen of WWE has arrived. Multiple-time Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair, has one goal in mind, and that is to add another notch to her championship resume. Good evening, everybody. Happy belated Thanksgiving. Welcome to the Thanksgiving tradition known as the Survivor Series. My name is Kevin Owens. I'll be with you on the call tonight as we navigate through SmackDown versus Raw in two major Women's Championship matches. One is kicking us off tonight. The returning Charlotte Flair, who may have returned to SmackDown this past week and earned the opportunity to challenge her nemesis Sasha Banks tonight for the SmackDown Women's Championship, looking to add another women's title to her collection. Will she succeed? I guess we're about to find out. Here comes the champ! You know, a couple of weeks ago I forgot to update my clock for daylight savings time, but now it's on the right time and I believe it's boss time! The SmackDown Women's Champion Sasha Banks, who won that championship back in August at SummerSlam, finds herself across the ring from an old nemesis in Charlotte Flair. The legit boss had a very extensive and unforgettable rivalry with the Queen of WWE back when the brand extension began again in 2016. And now they find themselves again battling this time for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And there you see it on your screen, our first of two title matches tonight. Greg Hamilton has the introductions.
Introducing the challenger from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair. And introducing the champion from Boston, Massachusetts, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Sasha Banks.
There is something in the air tonight. It's a big fight field here in Toronto. Women's Championship is up for grabs. Flair and Banks, no strangers to each other. There's the bell. Here we go. Banks dodging Flair. In the first move of this match, Flair bouncing off the turnbuckle. She knocks Banks off of her, and now Flair tried to take the advantage. Banks says no. Banks shot to the face of Flair. Banks trying to stay on top of the Queen, but Flair fights back. Flair looks for that clothesline. Banks does it again, and now Banks with the chops to the chest, trying to get Flair on the ropes. She's got her. Banks looking to use the rope to her advantage. Bad intentions here. Swinging neck breaker by Banks. Here's the cover by Banks. Shoulders down and a kick out by Flair. Flair, what a shot. Banks blocks it. But Flair sending Banks into the corner. She's got her on the top rope here. Bad intentions by Flair. She's about to take Banks for a ride, and we're not even a minute into this match. Flair with Banks off the top rope, tossing Banks down on the canvas. Flair needs to capitalize, strike while the iron is hot, to walk out of here with that SmackDown Women's Championship. The last time that Flair held the SmackDown Women's Championship was back in 2018. Now, Banks tossing Flair shoulder first into the turnbuckle post. Double knees by Banks. And he's straight into the face of Flair, but Flair kicks back up. Banks into the ropes. She reverses. Banks looks to capitalize. Suplex. Off the suplex. Shoulders down. Is it enough? To the Flair away. Flair powers out. Now Flair in trouble as Banks takes control of this match. Banks now heads to the top rope. Looking for Flair! Beautiful frog splash by Banks. Follows it up with a cover. Hooks both legs. Isn't enough to put her away. Flair powers out of two. Gotta stay on top of the situation. As Flair looks to bounce back off that suplex. Big shot down goes Banks. Now, Flair in control. The spear by Flair. Emphatic move. Flair could win it. Hooks the leg for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Could it be? And a kick out at two. And that's as close as he gets. With Flair hitting that vicious spear on Banks, but Banks not allowing Flair to carry her atop her shoulders. Banks goes to the cover here. Shoulders down. Is it enough? Flair away. Flair powers out at one. That just goes to show you the immense power of somebody like Flair. But Banks knows Flair. This is where their relationship comes into play. They know each other. Now Banks takes a step back. Crossbody takes both women stumbling out of the ring. Incredible crossbody by Sasha Banks. Sends both Banks and Flair stumbling down ringside. And now Banks with that signature neck breaker. Banks now sending Flair into the barricade. Bad intentions here. Face first into the barricade, but Flair sends the champion back into the ring at a count of 5. The only way to win the championship this time for Flair would be pinfall or submission. Countouts and disqualification will keep the championship in the hands of Banks. Champion's advantage. Now Flair just tossing Banks. Banks blocks it. Kick to the plexus. Over the turret rope goes Flair. What is Banks thinking here? Some bad intentions from the boss, and a DDT on the apron. That's the hardest part of the ring. I can't help but agree with our fans here tonight. This is awesome. Banks on the top rope targeting Flair, and Flair gets the knees up. Flair gets both her knees up and sends back into the Spanish announce table. Banks sent back into the ring. Now Flair locks it in. This is it. This is a problem. If Flair can get the bridge here, she might get Banks to tap out. She has the bridge. The figure eight. The figure eight is locked in. The figure eight is locked in on Sasha. Is Sasha going to tap out? Are we going to crown a new Smackdown Women's Champion? Banks looking to get out of the figure eight, and she does with a shot to the face of Charlotte. Banks looks to hooks her in, and Flair was going to mug Banks, but Banks was having none of it. Oh, what a cross line, down goes Flair. Now it's Banks the one that gets to mock Flair, but Flair ducks whatever Banks has, and now it's Flair, the one trying to mount a comeback here. Perfectly executed there by Charlotte, as she waits for Banks to get back to her feet. Big boot by Flair. Off the big boot. Hooks the leg on Banks to crown a new women's champion. Banks Powers had it too. What an incredible match we're watching between Flair and Banks here tonight. And now Charlotte sending Banks into the corner. What the hell is Charlotte doing here? Some bad intentions, clearly bad intentions by Flair. She's got Banks on the top rope. And now Charlotte and Sasha on the top rope. Flair with a Spanish fly! An insane Spanish fly off the top rope for the cover, the hook of the leg. Smackdown Women's title up for grabs, and Banks gets the shoulder up. With perhaps the little remaining energy that Banks had, she got the shoulder up and she's back to her feet in this match after that incredible Spanish fly off the top rope. These two have certainly left it all in the ring for the SmackDown Women's Championship. As Banks heads to the top, this time she lands the frog splash on the outside. Flair back in the ring, and Banks is headed back to the top rope. And now Banks up the top, Meteora! Banks hits the Meteora. Bad intentions by the SmackDown Women's Champion. Could it be going for it? There it is, the back statement! The back statement locked in, but she was too close to the ropes. And what? Shayna Baszler is here. We're in the middle of an incredible match, and Mrs. Money in the Bank, Shayna Baszler is here. Oh no, no! She's cashing in! Shayna's cashing in! Shayna is cashing in! These two have put each other through hell. The ref is ringing the bell. And now Shayna Baszler is cashing in Money in the Bank in the middle of this incredible match. Shayna Baszler hooks her in. The Kirifuda clutch. The Kirifuda clutch, and Sasha has no other option. Shayna Baszler swoops in and steals the SmackDown Women's title.
Here is your winner and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler.
A 5-star match absolutely ruined by Shayna Baszler. Let's take a look at some of the big moments in this match. This was the spear by Flair early in the match. And then the DDT on the apron. Flair fired back with a big boot on Banks. We saw everything and anything in this matchup. These two put each other through hell, including this incredible Spanish fly off the top rope. And then the Meteora. And then Banks would follow that up with a Banks statement, and while Banks was logging it in, Shayna would show up. Shayna would storm the ring, cash in Money in the Bank, closing the Kirifuda clutch, and secure her second Women's Championship by hook or by crook. Shayna took the opportunity. She saw Charlotte and Sasha beating each other up, and she took advantage of the situation. Shayna Baszler is your new Women's Champion. Well, we're back live here in Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena for the Survivor Series. Certainly a shocking turn of events. Money in the Bank has been cashed in by Shayna Baszler. We have a new SmackDown Women's Champion, but now we have to focus on the SmackDown versus Raw aspect of the show. We found out earlier this week about the rules for the Survivor Series. The brand that wins tonight will receive 5 extra immediate draft picks. That means 5 people from one brand will jump to the winning brand. And of course, they'll receive the number 30 spot on the men's and women's Royal Rumble match next year. So it's gonna be interesting to see which brand will walk out with 5 extra draft picks, and it all depends on what happens in these SmackDown versus Raw matches, and they start right now. And here comes the A-lister representing SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring and residing in Hollywood, California. Weighing in at 221 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz!
Of course, a time-honored tradition. Survivor Series is a Thanksgiving tradition, but for the past 5 years, we've had the opportunity to see the superstars from SmackDown face the superstars from Raw to determine who's the best of the best. And of course, the caveat this year is that the losing brand will lose members of their roster to the winning brand. Miz fired the first shot representing SmackDown when he attacked Kevin Owens this week on Monday Night Raw. Of course, we have to see how that lit a fire under the ass of the United States Champion Kevin Owens here tonight.
And his opponent from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Kevin Owens!
Kevin Owens, the United States Champion, has had a very successful reign with that championship ever since winning it back in August at SummerSlam. And now he has the opportunity to represent Monday Night Raw in this brand versus brand warfare. Of course, if you're Kevin Owens, you have to be very wary. If your brand loses, you could end up on SmackDown. And the same for The Miz. If his brand, if SmackDown were to lose, he could end up on Raw. And here we go. This is the first SmackDown versus Raw bout of the evening. Miz takes down Owens for a cover quickly in this match. Owens turns it around. It's his cover. Could it be? Could we get a quick victory for Raw? And Miz powers out. Now let me walk you through how this is going to work. We have 5 SmackDown versus Raw matches scheduled as Miz once again goes for another cover, shoulders on the mat, and Owens powers out. 5 SmackDown versus Raw matches. The first brand to make it to 3 wins will win the night. And of course, those 5 immediate draft picks and the number 30 spot on next year's men's and women's Royal Rumble. The clothesline sends Owens over the rope down here at ringside in front of us. And Miz is, of course, very happy with taking a count-out victory for SmackDown, but Owens returns to the ring. Repeated kicks by Miz. There goes Owens into the ropes. Owens sidesteps. Miz in trouble. Miz with a shot to the face of Owens. Swinging neckbreaker. Off the swinging neckbreaker, shoulders down, hooks the leg, and a kick out by Owens. Owens looks to capitalize off that kick out. He hooks Miz in, plants him down on the canvas. Now Owens. What a shot there by Owens. Dragging Miz center of the ring so he doesn't have the ropes nearby. Very wise maneuver there by Owens. We see a cover here and a kick out by Miz. Of course, mainly this is bragging rights. Of course, these are the top champions on Raw and SmackDown. Miz, a record-setting Intercontinental Champion. Owens, his U.S. reign with the United States Championship. You want to represent your brand well, because this was the task you were given. But also because these are personal bragging rights. This goes beyond Raw and SmackDown. This is about proving you're the best champion in WWE. Shoulders down here, hooks leg isn't enough to put Owens away. Owens powers out of 2. And if you're Miz, you cannot get frustrated. You're starting to get frustrated. You're starting to take too much time to capitalize after a cover is over. And Miz may live to regret that. Oh, shot by Miz, my goodness. Miz is choking out Owens here. Good God. Big knee there by the Miz. And now Miz heads to the ropes. Knees Owens and a neck breaker. Down goes Owens. Could that be enough? Hooks the leg. And a kick out by Owens. And Owens sending Miz into the ropes. They meet in the middle. Miz with a big boot. Down goes Owens. Miz waiting out on Owens to get back to his feet. He's got Owens in the second rope here. Oh, what a maneuver there by Miz. Miz is wrestling this match smart. Miz, of course, won that Intercontinental Championship back in September at the Payback show from Daniel Bryan, his mortal nemesis. Owens rolls out of the ring. Now Owens tossing Miz over the third rope. Owens has got Miz. Oh my goodness. And this may spell disaster for Owens. Or for I should say for Miz. As Owens takes control on the outside. Shots. The count is up to 5, and I have to be very honest, I'm not entirely sure what happens if we got a double count out when it comes to the SmackDown versus Raw of it all. Count of 7. Oh no, and Miz with the reversal, looking to create some separation between himself and Owens. He brings him back into the ring. And it was all a ruse. Miz chooses to plant Owens into the canvas. Owens went chasing after Miz, and he could cost him with a skull-crushing finale. Hooks the leg, isn't enough to get a victory for SmackDown. Yes, sir, it's blue. Miz picks up the first win for SmackDown.
Here is your winner,
The Miz picks up the first victory for Team SmackDown at the Survivor Series. SmackDown is up 1-0. And the A-lister gets to say he's the best of the best. Well, would you look at that? We're back in the Survivor Series, and here comes the big dog.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
The big dog Roman Reigns making his way out here to ringside for this mammoth of a match. Team Raw, Team Smackdown in a traditional Survivor Series elimination tag team match. So who's going to be alongside Roman Reigns? We're going to see the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, the Almighty, Bobby Lashley, and the charismatic Enigma, Jeff Hardy. Meanwhile, over on the SmackDown side of things, we'll see Mr. Money in the Bank, Finn Balor, the Cruiserweight Champion, Ricochet, and DIY themselves, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. It will certainly be a match for the ages here tonight. Get ready, this one, it's going to take a while.
Partners from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, making his way out here. He's getting ready for a future championship match against Drew McIntyre for the world title. He wants to come across as a winner here tonight, bringing a victory to Team Raw would help make his case that he should be a world champion.
And from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
The almighty Bobby Lashley defeated Roman Reigns last month at Extreme Rules, but the two are set to meet again after their latest match on Raw ended up in a double countout. Tonight, Reigns and Lashley have to put their differences aside and work together to bring a victory to Monday nights. Here comes the charismatic Enigma.
And their partner from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy.
You know, Jeff Hardy has been entrailed in a never-ending feud with Elias, after Elias started scoring victories off of Jeff Hardy via countout. But tonight, Jeff Hardy has to take his attention away from Elias and into this match.
And their opponents first, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds,
Finn Balor has had a hell of a year that reached a peak high when he won that briefcase, the Money in the Bank briefcase. Earlier tonight, we saw Shayna Baszler use that briefcase to her advantage by cashing in. Finn Balor could be world champion anytime, any place for the next 12 months. Well, more or less. Well, for the next 5 or 6 months. Tonight, he can't think about the world championship. He can't think about the Money in the Bank briefcase. He needs to bring a victory to SmackDown, because if SmackDown were to lose tonight, Balor and his briefcase could end up on Monday Night Raw. And here comes the one and only, the superhero himself, the Cruiserweight Champion, Ricochet.
And his partners from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion,
You know, Ricochet may already have his next challenger lined up for our next show. But tonight, it's not about the Cruiserweight Championship or the lengthy reign he's enjoyed, but rather about representing Team Blue.
At a combined weight of 400 pounds, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, DIY!
Well, DIY is still vying to win the Smackdown Tag Team Championship, or I should say WWE Tag Team Championship, sometime soon after losing their latest match against Edge and Randy Orton back at Payback. One way to prove that they deserve to be taken seriously as the next contenders again would be to score a victory here tonight at the Survivor Series and putting SmackDown up 2-0. As it currently stands, Raw has no victories. The Miz won the first match for SmackDown. There's the bell. Here we go. Traditional Survivor Series elimination rules apply here. Eliminations will occur by pinfall, submission, countout, and disqualification. When all the members of your opposing team are eliminated, the last people standing will be declared winners and will assign a point to their brand. It's Roman Reigns versus Money in the Bank winner Finn Balor. Highly anticipated matchup there as Reigns takes down Balor with that clothesline, shoulders down, hooks leg, isn't enough to Balor away. Balor powers out. Now Balor sent into the corner, and Johnny Gargano tags himself in. And that may be a bad idea. He gets wiped out by Reigns rather quickly. And over the third rope goes Gargano. Reigns brings him back into the ring with a suplex. And Reigns now, what is Reigns doing here? No, what a DDT by Reigns. Look at Reigns. Insane shots there. Over the third rope goes Gargano. And right into the outside. A 2 count here, and now Reigns plants down Gargano. What is Reigns doing here? Reigns with the clothesline. Now they have to be very careful. They both get counted out on the outside. Both of these men could be eliminated here. As Reigns sends Gargano back into the ring, and we don't want Gargano to tag out, but he does. Tommaso Ciampa's in. Ciampa now, sent into the corner. Fights back, tries to capitalize here on Roman Reigns, controlling the arm. But Reigns, with shots to the torso of Ciampa, manages to break it off. Into the corner. Ciampa bounces off the corner. Reigns suplex! My goodness, Ciampa was barely moving after that suplex. Remember, Ciampa has a bad neck. So when he takes suplexes like that, he really does take a lot out of him. Reigns those repeated clotheslines. Keep in mind, we've already seen Balor, Gargano, and Ciampa from Team SmackDown. Reigns has not tagged out since the match began. Reigns taking care of Ricochet here, but Balor gets involved. Roman Reigns did not like that at all. There goes Balor. In the corner, and Gargano tacks himself in again. Spear! Reigns with the spear, but the referee is down, and there's Ciampa! Reigns with the spear, but the referee is down, but there's Ciampa! Roman Reigns had that elimination set. Tommaso Ciampa got involved. The referee was taken down by the spear, and that allows Gargano to power out when Reigns finally goes back for another cover. You could make a strong argument for Reigns having that elimination all set. And then, of course, the unfortunate event that the referee was taken out when Roman Reigns hit that spear did not allow the Big Dog to capitalize. Also, Ciampa was still in the ring. Came to the aid of his tag team partner. And the Big Dog is doing something he doesn't do often. He's headed to the top rope. Reigns lands down the elbow drop off the top. And now Reigns is setting it up. Superman punch! Of the Superman punch, hooks the leg, isn't enough to put Gargano away. Gargano powers out at 2. Look, there's a reason why he's called the Rebel Heart. He's got a lot of it. He's got heart. Johnny Gargano is not going down easy in this match. He's getting the energy from the WWE Universe, but he may have waited too much. And Reigns takes it right to the outside of the ring with an inverted suplex. You know, we pat down ringside, but not enough to help you recover from a fall like that. And now Reigns has got Gargano down at ringside batting. Tension spear through the barricade. Roman Reigns just absolutely destroying Johnny Gargano. My goodness. Look, we're about 8 minutes in. Roman Reigns has not tagged out in this match, but he single-handedly has destroyed DIY. At the count of 7, surprisingly, Gargano returns to the ring. And Reigns gets him for a cover, shoulders down. Gargano powers out. How? My question is, how the hell does Johnny Gargano continue in a match like this? Oh my god, what the hell is Roman planning here? Roman Reigns taking this to perhaps another level. Gargano fights out of it. Johnny off the top, and Roman swats him out of the air. Oh god, what is Roman doing here? Oh, sit-out powerbomb. Just absolutely disgusting. Here's Reigns. Knee right to the head. And Reigns is just assessing the situation when it comes to Gargano. As he hooks him in again. There really isn't a law. God, Gargano is looking to bounce back. He doesn't get it done. Gargano needs to do something. He's taking a lot of punishment here. Belly to belly. And Reigns just taking distance, taking it all in. Reigns may be getting a little bit too cocky here, allowing Gargano a lot of time to recover. Nope. Nope. Superman punch it is. Shoulders down. Isn't enough for the elimination. And there's Balor, but Hardy takes care of Balor. Tag is made. In comes Ricochet. the whole shebang of the whole thing allowed for a distraction. It allowed Gargano to go for a tag. Reigns sent to the ropes by Ricochet and a spine buster. Power Ricochet. Roman Reigns is 262 pounds. Reversal by Roman. Ricochet sent into the cover. Ciampa attacks himself in. And a spear! Did not see it coming. Shoulders down. Ciampa's the first elimination. Tommaso Ciampa becomes the first elimination, and this time it's Bobby Lashley tagging himself in. After 10 minutes in this match, Roman does not willingly tag out as Lashley goes for the cover here on Balor, and Balor powers out of two. Keep in mind, Roman wrestled 10 minutes in this match, finally getting the elimination of Tommaso Ciampa. And he didn't tag out because he wanted to tag out. He tagged out because Lashley tagged himself in. Tag is made. Here comes Ricochet. Great double team here with Balor. Look, there's definitely a difference of size and weight between Ricochet and Lashley. Plants him down, shoulders on the mat. Is it enough for Ricochet to eliminate Lashley? You see how when Lashley kicked out, he sent Ricochet flying. Now Lashley sent to the outside. We're seeing Ciampa return to the locker room after being eliminated. Here's Ricochet off the top, lands down. Lashley. Uh-oh. And Ricochet setting his sights on the Spanish announce table. Body slam by Ricochet. Let me tell you, this has to be an adrenaline rush that Ricochet is having to be able to control the weight of Bobby Lashley so easily when there's a difference between height and weight here. The count is up to 6 between Lashley and Ricochet. Ricochet setting Lashley up on the Spanish announce table. And now Ricochet has Lashley in trouble. Puts him through the Spanish announce table. Ay, Dios mío. And that's it through a count out. Lashley eliminated. And we're even. It's 3-on-3 again. Shoulders down on Hardy and a kick out. Ricochet with the biggest win of his career right there. The biggest elimination in this match. Ricochet eliminates Lashley, putting him through the Spanish announce table. Look at the agility. Look at the way Ricochet moves. There's a reason why he's the Cruiserweight champion. Of course, he already has a contender lined up. And if I were that man, I'd be watching this match closely as Balor tags himself in and sends Hardy over the third rope with some bad intentions. And so far, we've seen the elimination of Tommaso Ciampa via a spear by Roman Reigns and the elimination of Bobby Lashley via Ricochet putting him through a table. So it's 3-on-3 now. Remaining on Team Smackdown, we got Gargano, Ricochet, and Balor. And remaining on Team Raw, we got Hardy, AJ, and Reigns. Hardy hooks him in. Bloody Sunday. Now splashing down on Hardy. Balor off the top rope, going for the coup de grace, and he hits it. Off the coup de grace, hooks the leg, is it enough to eliminate Hardy? And Finn Balor eliminates Hardy. Advantage, Smackdown, it's 3-on-2. Smackdown takes the advantage here. Gargano tags himself in again and gets on the receiving end of a clothesline by Roman Reigns, and now Reigns Superman punch! Shoulders down here, hooks the leg, isn't enough, put him away, and there's Balor to break it off. There's AJ to take care of Balor. Oh no. Oh, poor Johnny about to get taken for a ride with a spear. When Ricochet gets involved this time. Ricochet off the top of Roman. Swats him out of the air, but Gargano is moving. Yeah, I don't see this as a promising move as Ricochet's back in this match. And it has to be very frustrating for Reigns. You know, you hit your big move and you can't capitalize. This is, I believe, second or third time this happens with Johnny Gargano. Tag is made. Here comes AJ Styles. Balor takes him down. Styles with the reversal. Tries to capitalize. Balor reverses. Tries to control AJ Styles. Styles fights back. Styles, crucifix takedown, shoulders on the mat. Is it enough to eliminate Balor at the Survivor Series? Could it be? Kick out at 2. Shot to the face there. Into the corner. Now Styles. Swinging. Tornado DDT. And Styles may have an elimination secure here with the Styles clutch. Signed, sealed deal. That has to be enough. And there's Ricochet to break it off. You know, I'm an impartial person here. I represent both brands, but, you know, referee may need to do something about Team Smackdown interrupting counts here. Balor back to his speed. AJ takes him out with a clothesline. AJ turns the attention to Ricochet. Back first into the apron. That's the hardest part of the ring. Gargano against our table. Another backbreaker. Ricochet gets involved again. And come on, ref. You need to do something about this. Team Smackdown certainly stacking the deck. As Balor tries to capitalize off the attack by Ricochet. AJ hooks him in, brainbuster. Now Styles going for that calf crusher, going for that calf crusher. The calf crusher is locked in. The calf crusher, and there's Ricochet again. And the way Team Smackdown is playing this, certainly leaves a lot to be desired for Team Blue. As the distraction by Ricochet and Gargano allows Balor to take the advantage here. Shoulders down and a kick out. Now Styles carrying Balor atop his shoulders. My goodness, what a maneuver by Styles. Trying to stop the tag to Gargano. Now Balor tries to fight back and AJ says no. AJ now hooks him in for the brainbuster. Brainbuster. Balor is in trouble, but he reverses. For a suplex, he gets it. AJ with the reversal. Ballet kick. There's Ricochet again. Ricochet springboard off the top and come on. Team Smackdown is certainly finding every loophole in this match as AJ tries to remain in control, tries to get the momentum back after losing it from the attack from Ricochet. Tag is made. Here comes Gargano. Look at this. Whoa! What a net breaker between Gargano and Balor. That could put it away. Could it be? Shoulders down, and there's Roman to even things out. And remember, this is Team Smackdown getting involved in this match as Gargano locks in the Gargano escape. But AJ quickly finds a way out of it. Team Smackdown has the advantage here. They're 3-on-2. And AJ going for the phenomenal forearm on Gargano. Bad intentions. And Gargano swats him out of the air. Gargano swats him out of the air, and AJ Styles looking to get back to his feet. Gargano takes control. Going for that super kick, but AJ saw him coming. Tag is made. Here comes Roman. Now AJ and Roman taking care of Gargano. Roman goes for the cover. Shoulders down. Isn't enough to put him away. Ricochet with the intention of interrupting, but no, it doesn't work. The teamwork by Roman and AJ eliminates Gargano. I don't know what Finn was thinking here, but he was dragging Roman Reigns across the ring. And now Reigns sending all to the ropes. Superman punch. A shot to the back there by Reigns. Of the Superman punch, hoops a leg too. And Ricochet again. And this has to be getting in the nerve of Reigns. As Reigns attacks him, but Ricochet is back to his feet and attacking. This is a 2-on-1 situation. Come on. Ricochet gets taken out. Balor moves out of the way. Now Balor sending Roman into the ropes. Roman may be going for it, but Cruiserweight Champion is back in the corner. There's a spear. The spear on Balor. Ricochet fights it back. This is ridiculous. Ricochet off the top. Scratches and burns. And Roman may be going for the cover here. But there's Ricochet again. Look, I got nothing against being a team player, but Ricochet certainly not respecting the rules of this match. Reigns for another cover. Hoops the leg. Is it enough to put him away? Balor powers out it too. And the frustration that Roman has to be feeling is real. Certainly not to take anything away from the big dog. You hit your big move, and Ricochet doesn't respect the rules of the match, and you can't get your eliminations. It's been like that all match. AJ is asking for a tag, and ask and you shall receive. AJ sends Balor to the outside. Climbs a wrong turnbuckle. No, he's going after Ricochet right here. And with good reason. AJ hooks him in. Plants him down. Balor's going to return to the ring now. And now some very bad intentions. Styles! Clash! Locked and loaded. Shoulders down. Is it enough? Got him! Ricochet doesn't get there in time. Roman stops him. And it comes down to AJ and Roman against the ever-interfering Ricochet. Ricochet may live to regret the day where he interfered so much in a match, because now it's 2-on-1. Advantage Team Raw. The tag is made, and here comes the big dog. There's the suplex. Oh, and Roman may have this. He's going for that Superman punch. And oh, Ricochet blocks it. Ricochet blocks the Superman punch. Roman turns it into a cover. Shoulders to the mat. Is it enough to put Ricochet away and win this match for Raw in a kick out? Roman, Superman punch. To close this out, send us home, Roman. Spear. What the hell? Ricochet's getting back up after the spear. The Cruiserweight Champion. He's made of goddamn metal. The tag is made, and here comes AJ Styles. What will it take to put the Cruiserweight Champion away? Ricochet sends Styles to the outside. And Ricochet is in control on the outside now. Ricochet sent against the steel steps. AJ hoping for a count out here, but he goes to the top rope and he finishes it off. Everybody left in these matches taking so much punishment, but Styles with a calf crusher on the outside, but Ricochet fights out. Ricochet is groggy, so Styles is going to return to the ring again, hoping for a count-out victory. Count of 7 here. Cruiserweight Champion is back in the ring. Styles sent into the corner by Ricochet. Styles reverses with a kick. And now Styles looking to close this and hooks him in. Styles clutch. Could it be, for the love of God? Yes, sir. Team Raw takes the victory, and we're tied at 1.
Here are your winners.
Team Raw comes back to the ring to celebrate. We're tied. Raw 1, Smackdown 1. That's the Survivor Series. Raw's on. Well, we are back live, and while we are tied at 1, this is a decisive match as the tag team champions go one-on-one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 249 pounds, one half of the Rated R Superstar.
Our SmackDown vs. Raw adventure continues right now as WWE Tag Team Champions from SmackDown. Edge and Randy Orton go one-on-one against the World Tag Team Champions from Raw, The New Day. The Rated R Superstar set for action here tonight. As we wait for Orton to make his way out here. I have a comment about this I will talk about in just a couple of minutes.
And his partner from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, one half of the Viper, Randy Orton!
Orton, the other half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, making his way out here, and the Viper and Edge certainly have a history. They won those Tag Team Championships back in August at the SummerSlam show, taking them from the Undisputed Era. And tonight they get to represent Smackdown as part of a first time ever matchup. And here's the thing. Randy Orton and Edge, separately a legendary tag team, albeit their time, separately they're legendary superstars, I should say, albeit their time as a tag team may have been a short-lived one compared to their opponents. Of course, this is the second time Orton and Edge team together, the second time they win tag team championships here in WWE. But let's remember there was more than a decade in between those reigns. Of course, they're standing across the rim from one of the biggest factions in WWE history.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your tag champs and feel the power! It's a new day, yes it is!
It is indeed a new day. Here come the World Tag Team Champions.
And their opponents, accompanied by Xavier Woods, at a combined weight of 497 pounds, the Kofi Kingston and Big E, the New Day.
You know, when this match was announced, it drew a lot of attention from the WWE Universe. And I had a conversation with the New Day asking how they felt regarding this matchup. This is, of course, a historic one if there ever was one. And while they are excited to be facing legends like Orton and Edge, they feel that as a team, the New Day has an advantage over the WWE Tag Team Champions. And I have to say, I agree with them. Capacity crowd here in Toronto. They got their native song in the ring, Edge. A lot of support for Kofi as well. Two very beloved teams in the ring right now. And it's a very interesting moment in time because we are tied at the moment. A win apiece for Raw and SmackDown. Let's talk about the history of these teams because the New Day has been a WWE tag team for quite some time now. Of course, as opposed to Edge and Randy Orton, who were separated for over a decade in between their championship reigns. Tag is made. Here comes Big E. The New Day has been consistently teaming together for the past 6 years. And they have achieved immense accomplishments in the tag team division, winning the tag team championships on multiple occasions. And of course, Edge is a tag team specialist on his own. He's won multiple tag team championships, but it's never with the same partner. Here we see that Kingston and Big E and Woods, they have a certain rhythm to themselves. They know how to get things done, and while Edge can be successful with perhaps any partner that you put alongside him, I think it goes a longer way to be successful with one partner for a longer amount of time in a match like this, at a crucial moment like this where we are tied At the Survivor Series, remember, a lot is on the line tonight. Tag is made. Here comes Coffee. A lot is on the line tonight. There are 5 immediate draft picks that are on the line. So the winning brand will receive 5 members from the opposite brand. Orton and Edge could be drafted to Raw if SmackDown loses the Survivor Series. Orton off the top. Oh my goodness. Now Kofi swinging neck breaker. Tag is made. Here comes Big E. And earlier when they were making their entrances, as we see the New Day hamming it up with the double team here. My goodness. Again, there's a reason why the New Day have been champions for so long and for so many times. What a splash. New Day's cover here. Kick out by Orton. New Day won those World Tag Team Championships over the spring on Monday Night Raw. I was talking about, these two teams making their entrances together, and of course we see the New Day, such a perfectly coordinated entrance with Big E doing his catchphrase. They coming out here, giving out presence, stability to the universe, playing their trombone. This is the entrance that they have been doing together for years. Whereas Randy Orton and Edge, they have been a tag team since the summer, since July, and they still walk into the ring separately. They still walk into the ring with their own separate entrances from when they were single stars. I feel like there's no cohesion, or not the same amount of cohesion between the New Day and, of course, Edge and Randy Orton. These are all things that you have to take into consideration when trying to pick out a winner in a match like this. Big E takes it to the ropes, does the splash, shoulders down, hooks his leg, easily enough to get the victory for Raw, and a kick out at 2 by Orton. Edge and Orton thwarted the Undisputed Era and stopped their record-setting title reign. Exploder suplex by Orton. This could be the opening because, let's be honest here, Randy Orton and Edge have not had the opportunity to get the ball rolling in this match. Those kicks by Big E in the corner, certainly taking it to Orton. Reversal by Big E. Shot to the face of Randy Orton, and that's perhaps the most important part here, as Orton gets sent over the third rope. What is Big E thinking here? Look at Big E! Oh no! My goodness, Big E with that deadly spear from the apron to the floor. Orton just trying to create some separation between himself and Big E, but Big E sending Orton against the barricade. Oh, shots there by Big E. There goes Orton. Big E sending Orton back into the ring. Of course, knew they would want this match to end fairly in the ring. Tag is made. Here comes Edge. He finds himself a very angry Big E. I think Big E did not want Orton to achieve that tag. He was not successful there, but he has control of this one by taking down Edge. Big E now heads to the top rope. Bad intention, splashes down on Edge. Could that be enough? It's to close the ropes. And now Big E sent into the ropes, and Edge takes control of this match. Shut the Edge. Oh my goodness! Floater suplex by Big E, and Big E not wasting any time. He takes it to the rope, splashes down on Edge. Shoulders down, hooks the leg, isn't enough for Raw to take a victory here. And Edge powers out of 2. Shots there by Big E. Big E now sending Edge into the corner. Reversal by the Rated R Superstar. Into the ropes. Oh my goodness! And just like that, seeing a lot of back and forth in this match, and with good reason. These are two best tag teams on each brand right now. Big E blocks Edge. Now Big E trying to get the momentum back in this match with these repeated backbreakers. Shot. Oh, and Big E trying to mess with Orton. It has backfired twice. 3 times the charm. He finally gets Orton off the apron. Now Edge sent into the corner by Big E. He blocks whatever Big E had in mind. Big E now sent to the opposite corner. Nobody there to tag for Edge. Big E blocks Edge. Strong shots by the Rated R Superstar. Plants him down. My goodness, those shots by Edge! Oh my goodness! Now into the ropes. Blocked there by Big E. Reversal by Edge. Oh, and now the German suplex. And just like that, this match has been turned around, but Edge just trying to grasp some air here. Both of these teams already exhausted. A lot of punishment being dished out in this one. Edge blocking Big E, perhaps thinking about another spear, just like he did to Orton earlier. Now bringing Edge back into the canvas. Tag is made. And here comes Kofi landing down across the chest of Edge. Great maneuver there by Kofi, but Edge with the execution. Shoulders down, is it enough to put him away and take the victory for Smackdown? Whoever wins this match takes the lead. In the Survivor Series, we're tied at 1. Now here's Kofi with a DDT. Kofi trying to figure out his next move. Heads to the top rope. Lands down. Elbow drop across the chest of the Rated R Superstar. And now Kofi bringing it home with his boom drop. Orton gets taken out of the corner, and this seems to be an open field for the New Day. Tag is made. Here comes Big E. They're switching places. Big E heads to the top rope this time. Midnight Hour. And this one should be academic at this point. Hooks the leg off the Midnight Hour on the Rated R Superstar, and Edge gets the shoulder up. The Rated R Superstar gets the shoulder up, and Big E is not done. Picks him up. Big ending. Of the big ending, hooks the leg. Isn't enough to get the victory here for Raw. And a kick out by Edge. An absolutely incredible performance by the Rated R Superstar here. Pushing New Day to the limit, but the tag is made. Here comes Kofi. They're sent into the ropes and they take him down. Oh, and Orton gets involved here. But Kingston takes him away. Kingston heads to the top rope. Hooking down on Ash, drops down the elbow, follows it up with a cover, hooks the leg, isn't enough to get the victory for Monday Night Raw and a kick out. An absolutely masterful performance we're watching here tonight to the Rated R Superstar Edge. And the New Day, side Russian leg sweep by Kingston. Kingston takes it to the ropes. For the New Day, boom drop. Off the boom drop, shoulders down, hooks the leg, isn't enough to put Edge away. Edge in trouble, and Edge powers out at 2. How does Edge keep kicking out of all of this? Again, this is about proving you're the best of the best. And Kingston with the reversal applies that DDT. There goes Orton again. And the Rated R Superstar could be on the verge of getting taken out with the... Whoa! Ash stuck some Trouble in Paradise. Kingston was coming in for the Trouble in Paradise. Ash ducks it. Kingston with the reversal on the Rated R Superstar. Sends him over the third rope. Hooks him in. Suplex back into the ring. Kingston setting it up again. Trouble in Paradise. Goodbye, Orton. And now Kingston gets to his side of the ring, hooks the leg. And the New Day picks it up for Raw.
Here are your winners, Big E and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
It puts Raw up 2-1. And Monday Night Raw takes the advantage at the Survivor Series. As we roll on here in Toronto, bring out the Bootios. We celebrate with a New Day tonight. We're back live here on the Survivor Series, and we are ready for our next Survivor Series elimination match. The woman from Raw taking the woman from Smackdown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon.
For Ember Moon tonight, it's about redemption. Remember, Ember Moon was on the receiving end of an attack by Bayley last month at Extreme Rules. Tonight, Moon wants to redeem herself, bring a victory to Team Raw, and perhaps get revenge on Bayley later.
And her partners from Staten Island, New York, Carmella.
The Queen of Staten Island, Carmella, has been looking to make an impact on Monday Night Raw, and this is the perfect match to do so. They say Mella is money. Tonight, Mella could bring the victory to Monday Night Raw, and this is a very volatile matchup, because if Raw were to win this match, it'll be over. Raw wins overall. There's no way for SmackDown to come back, and our match between McIntyre and Bryan would become an exhibition match. The WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Mickie James and Lacey Evans, the Southern Bells, are one of the longest reigning champions in WWE at the moment. They won those titles back in April at Vengeance. And tonight they're looking to bring a definitive victory to Monday Night Raw. Meanwhile, here comes Team Smackdown.
And their opponents first, from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
By Fit of Fury, Alexa Bliss has had sort of a roller coaster of a year. On Friday nights, she was in contention for the Women's Championship over the summer. She was not successful in winning that title tonight. She hopes that by winning this match for Team SmackDown, not only does she keep Survivor Series alive, but she puts herself back on the map. And here comes the debuting Nikki Cross.
And her partners, from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross.
Now look at this, Nikki Cross, certainly a character and a half. You do not want to cross paths with Nikki Cross, as she makes her debut for SmackDown tonight.
And from Anaheim, California,
Candice LeRae made her debut for SmackDown on the show after WrestleMania. And she has been trying to establish herself as a potential contender on the Blue Brand for quite some time now. This match had to be a great showcase for a woman like LeRae and Dakota Kai and of course Cross. When you think about it, alongside Alexa Bliss, who's going to be the captain of this team tonight, these are all new members of the SmackDown roster, all of them.
And their partner, from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai, much like Candice LeRae, debuted on those post-WrestleMania episodes. And this is the showcase that these ladies may have been asking for. Tonight is a big opportunity to shine for the new members of the SmackDown roster alongside a veteran like Alexa Bliss. Meanwhile, they're taking on a team of veterans over on the Monday Night Raw side. There's the bell. Here we go. Traditional Survivor Series elimination match between the women of SmackDown and Raw. We have Alexa Bliss and Ember Moon starting things off here tonight. What a shot by Moon. Good grief. Earlier tonight we saw Team Raw take a definitive victory. They had two sole survivors, AJ Styles and Roman Reigns. Always excited to see how things develop when it comes to eliminations in these matches. Especially when you're in a dire situation like SmackDown. SmackDown needs to win this match to stay in the game. And LeRae in the ring with Ember Moon. LeRae sent into the ropes, picks her up. Beautiful. Shoulders down and a kick out. And now LeRae sent into the ropes, reversal by LeRae. Going all over Moon, shoulders down again, is it enough? And a kick out by Moon, who keeps back up. My goodness. And here's a crazy Nikki Cross, making her debut here for SmackDown. Sending Moon into the corner. Now Moon in trouble. Oh my goodness! This is not denying Nikki Cross is one powerful figure. She may eliminate Ember Moon here. Hooks the leg. Is it enough? But a kick out. Moon back in the corner. She's really being taken care of by Team SmackDown here. Like I said, compared to Team Raw, almost everyone on Team SmackDown is a newcomer to WWE. These ladies have something to prove. These ladies have something they want to stand for. And a victory here tonight would solidify all of their names. Dakota Kai with the Tornado DDT goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Is it enough to get the first elimination and the kick out? Here we go, hooks her in, plants her down. Kick to the plexus, knee to the head, and another kick to the head. And Ember Moon is looking to bounce back here. Dakota Kai is in the wrong sit code. The reversal by Kai. Kai now sending Moon into the ropes. Slides down. Hurricane Rana. Down goes Moon. Oh, an attack is made. Here comes Mela. And it's Mela against Kai. Kai blocking the kick by Mela. Shoulders down on Mela. Isn't enough to close the ropes. Mela now sent into the corner. Tag is made. Here comes Cross. Double super kick on Mela. Welcome to Team Kick Carmella. Cross now off the top, drops the elbow across the back of Carmella. Nikki now sending to the corner, elbow to the face of Mela. Body slam. And Nikki Cross, the maniac from Scotland. Cross now sends Mela into the corner. Brings her to the top rope. Bad intentions by Cross. What is she thinking here? Carmella maybe about to be taken for a ride like a snail in the back of a turtle. Mela! Oh, what a superplex! Nikki Cross slams Carmella. And now Cross with the tag. Dakota Kai comes in. Mela about to be, whoa! Tossed into the corner. We're seeing some wonderful gelling as a tag team from the girls on Team Smackdown. And Dakota Kai with a body slam. Kai was going for the kick. Mela doesn't allow it. A great block by Carmella, and this is the window she needed to get the hell out of there. Tag is made. Here comes Lacey Evans. Dakota Kai says no. Lacey Evans is not going to take advantage here. Meanwhile, here's Alexa Bliss in the ring with Evans, and Alexa Bliss is fired up. Evans sent into the corner. Into the face. There it is, the kick, and Mela turns her inside out. And now Bliss looks to follow it up here. Plants down Evans. Evans already looking for that tag out. Seems like the ladies of Team Smackdown are asserting their dominance in a way that have all the ladies from Team Raw running. She's square across the head of Lacey Evans, and Alexa Bliss is just looking to capitalize. Evans with the reversal. This could be an opening for Evans. But Alexa Bliss says no thank you. Elbow to the face. Evans takes her down. Misses. Inside cradle, shoulders down. Isn't enough? A kick out by Evans. Bulldog. Alexa Bliss just not allowing Lacey Evans to move into her corner. She hits her with that DDT, and that could be enough to put her away. Evans in trouble. Evans is the first elimination. Lacey Evans, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, becomes the first elimination from Team Raw, and now Team Raw is at a disadvantage. 4 from SmackDown, 3 from Raw. Mickie James, Evans' tag team partner, steps in as the next member of Team Raw. Alexa Bliss just continues like a house on fire. Unstoppable. Bliss now off the top, looking to land down, but Mickie James got her knees up. And this is an opening for James, who's looking to capitalize here. She takes down Bliss. Goodness, look at this. Oh my goodness! Variation of a neck breaker by Mickie James. And James attacks Mella out. So Carmella has now been brought into this match. James serving Alexa Bliss on a silver platter. Bliss looking to bounce back. She ties Carmella up in a knot for the shoulders down, and Mella almost gets eliminated there. Alexa Bliss just using every move in the book, but Mella fights back. A leg drop by Carmella. Tag is made. Oh, what a... Well, I think Alexa was going for a spear, but Mickie James reversed it. Planted Alexa down with a DDT, and Mickey's once again in control here. Tag is made, back with Carmella. Alexa blocks it. Jawbreaker. Just like that, Alexa is back in control here. Seeing a running team here of Alexa fighting back when Mella hits the ring, and Alexa hits that senton off the top, hooks the leg. Isn't enough to eliminate Mella, and that was almost an elimination there. A very close one, albeit. Not enough. Mella escapes whatever Alexa had in mind here. Alexa pushes Mella back, takes her down. Jawbreaker. This is vintage Alexa Bliss, the double knees. Alexa is in the wrong zip code there. as Mela looks to create some separation. And Ember Moon gets involved. You know, we saw this as a running team on the Smackdown versus Raw men's match earlier, of teammates getting involved, and the official just needs to get more control in this match. Mela returns, Alexa returns to the ring. Mela stays outside. Alexa could be going for a count-out victory here, but Mela returns to the ring. Oh, what a X-Factor by Mela, and that could be an elimination. Wait, what is she doing? Well, Mela had an advantage here. She could have gone for the cover. Instead, she tags out to Mickie James. Now Alexa moving back around. Mickie James in trouble. DDT. Could it be? Hooks the leg. Isn't enough to eliminate Mickie? And no, it isn't. Mickie gets the shoulder up. Alexa now headed to the top rope. Bad intentions here. This time she lands that senton on Mickie. Shoulders down. Hooks the leg. Isn't enough to eliminate and a kick out. Well, here's Bliss. Oh, and Mickey's back on her feet. Impressive move there by Mickie James. This time, she's the one that gets twisted in a knot. Shoulders down. Is it enough to put her away? Oh, he doesn't get any closer than that. Mickie not eliminated. The referee not getting that. Was a 3, and now that kick. That should be enough. Shoulders down, and Alexa powers out. Alexa right now is running on fumes and adrenaline. I'll tell you that. How the hell does she kick out of that? Going for another kick. This time Alexa says no. Twisting her up in a pretzel again. Is it enough to eliminate Mickie? Mickie says no. You can see Alexa is tired. I don't understand why Alexa just doesn't tag out to anybody else in this match. We got a lot of young, hungry women in this team that want to prove themselves. But Alexa Bliss says, no thank you, I got this. There's those double knees again. Bliss is headed to the top rope looking for an elimination. Off the top, twisted. Bliss hooks the leg to eliminate James. Is it enough? Yes, sir. Mela can't get there on time. Alexa has 2 eliminations. Mickie James is out of this match. And things are looking dire for Monday Night Raw, as Alexa Bliss looks to eliminate Ember Moon here. Shoulders down. Is it enough to put her away? A kick out. It's a very interesting scenario. For Alexa Bliss and Team Smackdown, they have the advantage. Raw right now, as it stands, only has 2 members in their team. And Smackdown has all of them. No eliminations on Team Smackdown. There's the Bulldog. And the suplex. Now Alexa, kick to the back. And Bliss reaching for the corner to tag his mating. Here comes Candice LeRae. Candice being given the opportunity to shine here against Ember Moon. Trying to capitalize on what Alexa had already built here. Moon looking to fight back, sending Candice into the corner. And Moon, oh no. Moon's going for the cover. Hooks the leg. Is it enough to eliminate LeRae here? Oh no, things are looking dire. LeRae hangs on. LeRae still in this. LeRae turns this into a cover. Shoulders down. Is it enough to put her away? Could it be? Close and a kick out. Shoulders down again. Hook of the leg. Is it enough to put her away? Could it be? Kick out again. You can't get easily frustrated if you're Ray. You're in the ring to former Raw Women's Champion. But Ray has to stay on top of her. Ray in trouble here. Oh, what the hell is Carmella doing? Carmella stepping out of the corner, not letting Ember Moon tag. Hello, Ray with the reversal. Hello, Ray hooks her in, recoil. Could that be enough to eliminate Ember Moon? Hooks the leg. Ember Moon eliminated by Candice LeRae. And Carmella now enters, some would say fresh. She refused to tag out to Ember Moon. That's what cost Ember her elimination here. And the tag is made. Here comes Bliss, who has laid the groundwork for Team Smackdown to perhaps, possibly have a sweep here. Code Red, shoulders down, isn't enough to eliminate Mella. Mella powers out at 2. The double knees. And Alexa Bliss could be ready to finish this off with Twisted Bliss. This one's academic. Hooks the leg. Isn't enough? And Mella powers out at 2. Well, that's surprising. Mella with a side Russian leg sweep. Still in this match. Oh, and Alexa is tired. She rolls out of the ring. Alexa needs to tag out. Mella sends her back into the ring. Going for a drop kick there. That doesn't work. Tag is made. Here comes Nikki Cross. And Nikki looking to capitalize on Team SmackDown's fortunes here. Plants down Mella. My goodness. And Nikki Cross sizing up Carmella here. Could it be? Hooks her in. She calls this the perch. Nikki Cross off the perch. Hooks the leg. Team SmackDown with a clean sweep.
Eliminated. Here are your winners.
Team SmackDown with a clean sweep, and Alexa Bliss does it alongside her team. We're tied at 2. What a victory for Team SmackDown. Oh, what a night we've had here in Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena. Sold out here tonight. We are tied at 2, everybody. 2 wins for Raw, 2 wins for SmackDown. We're about to have the tiebreaker coming up next, but first, we'll send a special thank you to Grandson for 30. The official theme song for Survivor Series is available to stream right now on Spotify and Apple Music. Go listen to it, it's a great song. And since we're tied at 2, this one will be the decider. WWE Champion Daniel Bryan representing SmackDown will take on the World Heavyweight Champion Drew McIntyre representing Monday Night Raw. This one will decide the winning Bryan. Remember, the winning Bryan will get 5 immediate draft picks and a number 30 on the Rumble.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan is your WWE Champion. And he's ready to bring it home for SmackDown. This is not the first time Bryan is in a position like this one. As a matter of fact, when Bryan was manager of SmackDown, He was the one who introduced the concept of Smackdown versus Raw to the Survivor Series. That was back in 2016. Now back in 2016, this man was not working for WWE yet. But now he is. And he's in a most impressive world title reign. And looking to bring victory to Monday nights.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre has been having a roller coaster of a year. Defeating Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, winning the World Heavyweight Championship, walking into this first time ever matchup here at the Survivor Series tonight against a very determined Daniel Bryan. But here's the thing about Drew McIntyre, this is a man that wants to prove that he is main event material. As we head into WrestleMania season, McIntyre wants to stay on the conversation. He has a World Championship match scheduled against AJ Styles on an upcoming episode of Monday Night Raw. And for the Scottish Psychopath, matches like this only come once in a lifetime. Tonight, Drew McIntyre wants to bring those 5 extra draft picks to Monday night and the number 30 spot on the men's and women's Royal Rumble in January. There's the bell, here we go. Collar on elbow tie up. Referee looking to separate Bryan and McIntyre. Bryan trying to fire up Drew McIntyre here. They lock up again. Bryan takes control of the arm of McIntyre. Brings him down to one knee, but McIntyre back at it. Takes control of the arm of Bryan. Bryan fights out of it. Now Bryan sends McIntyre into the corner. He bounces up and Bryan goes up to the legs. Going for the kick on the chest. McIntyre blocks it, swipes the leg of Bryan, and now it's Bryan the one on the canvas. And now Bryan. Oh! Good grief! Shoulders down here, hooks the leg and a kick out. Bryan ducks down. Going for a kick here. McIntyre says no. Bryan rolls out of the ring. Takes him down, and here it is. Submission maneuver locked in. Applying pressure to the head of Bryan. Bryan fights out of it. Brings him down. Shot to the face. Bounces off the corner. Shoulders down here, hooks the leg. Isn't enough and a kick out. Shot by McIntyre. Bryan going after the arm. The Scottish Psychopath. Now McIntyre hurls him into a cover. And a quick kick out by Bryan. Bryan sent into the ropes, they in the middle. Now Bryan with a suplex. on McIntyre. You know, there's a difference in style, there's a difference in size, but you're seeing Bryan holding his own against McIntyre, who puts him up for a cover and a kick out. He's certainly not holding back, and why should he? Bryan fights back here. Northern-Light suplex by Bryan, doesn't follow it up with a cover, and Bryan perhaps thinking about his next move here. He continues to just dominate Drew McIntyre, and I think this is the first time I can tell you I can see anyone dominating Drew McIntyre this way. McIntyre sent into the ropes by Bryan. Bryan caught him midair. Bryan caught him midair, and he's got the yes lock. Bryan caught him midair, and he's got the yes lock. The yes lock is locked in. Daniel Bryan applying pressure. Daniel Bryan applying pressure to Drew McIntyre. McIntyre looking to get out of the yes lock. Is McIntyre going to tap out to beat Smackdown the victory? McIntyre gets out. Scary times there for McIntyre. Found himself in the midst of the yes lock by Daniel Bryan. Bryan has been dominating this match. And McIntyre looking to create separation, sends Bryan to the outside of the ring. Bryan bounces off the barricade. It's Bryan the one that's trying to create separation, and he does successfully. A drop kick sends McIntyre back first into the ring apron. McIntyre ducks out of Bryan's attack here, and this could be an opening for McIntyre, and he takes it. There goes Bryan face first into that turnbuckle post. Count is up to 6. And now Bryan sending McIntyre back in the ring. Bryan takes him down. Bryan takes him down for the submission hold, but McIntyre very wisely reaches for the ropes. Drop kick on McIntyre, and this has been all Daniel Bryan. I think on paper, when you saw the matchup of Drew McIntyre and Daniel Bryan, you did not expect Daniel Bryan to be in control for so long. That's exactly what we're watching here. The WWE Champion taking the opportunity here, and you can't tell that this is. You can't say that this is a battle of experience versus a newcomer, if you will, because McIntyre and Bryan have been wrestling for quite some time. McIntyre made quite a name for himself outside of WWE during his time off, and Bryan did so before coming to WWE. Oh, Glasgow Kiss! Of the Glasgow Kiss, and the fortunes may be about to change for the World Champion and for Monday Night Raw. McIntyre sizes him up for the Claymore kick, and this should be academic. McIntyre is going to pull off an upset hook select, and Bryan gets a shoulder up. Bryan got the shoulder up. And McIntyre has to go back to the drawing board here. After that Claymore kick did not work. And the Claymore kick may have not worked, but at the very least, it got McIntyre some momentum. It put McIntyre in control in this match. And this is the first time we've seen McIntyre in pure control during this entire match. McIntyre now carries Bryan atop his shoulders, and McIntyre with the rolling senton from the top rope. Could that be what gives Raw the victory? Shoulders down, hooks leg, and a kick out. Bryan sending McIntyre into the ropes, and just like that, Bryan changes the momentum. Just like that, Bryan's back in control and back in the yes lock. The yes lock is locked in. The yes lock is locked in. Daniel Bryan is going to make Drew McIntyre tap out for the world to see and to bring SmackDown 5 extra draft picks. from Monday Night Raw. Oh no, McIntyre fought out of it. For the second time in this match, McIntyre fights out of the yes law, but Bryan stays on top of it. Bryan for the cover, hooks the leg, isn't enough to McIntyre away. Could it be? Bryan almost had McIntyre, he powers out it too. Bryan with a running knee, hooks the leg, isn't enough to put him away. McIntyre gets the shoulder up. McIntyre is proving to be quite a tough son of a bitch as Bryan heads to the top rope. Decides against it. Going for a drop kick and McIntyre blocked that. Oh! Glasgow kiss! For the second time in this match, McIntyre hits the Glasgow kiss. And McIntyre may be going for the Claymore here. Claymore! 2 times in this match. Hooks the leg. Isn't enough to put him away. Bryan powers out of 2 again. Look, I'm no expert here, but I don't think it's safe for Daniel Bryan to be taking so many Claymore kicks to the head. He's taking 2 of them. He keeps kicking out. And McIntyre with a test press. This match has lived up to the hype, ladies and gentlemen. And this has lived up to what we expected out of this Smackdown versus Raw battle here tonight at the Survivor Series. McIntyre is just trying to bounce back. He's hit the Claymore twice. Bryan has kicked out twice. Need to rebuild in this match. McIntyre with his eyes set on Daniel Bryan. Looks at him dead in the eyes, and Bryan still has a lot of fight. Still has a lot of fight left in him. Oh no, this is not gonna work. Bryan trying to get McIntyre back to his feet for perhaps some sort of suplex. McIntyre says no. This time it's McIntyre, the one that body slams Bryan straight in the ring. Bryan returns to the ring here. Reversal by McIntyre. McIntyre inside cradle, shoulders down. McIntyre may be able to take this match in a kick out. What a kick to the side of the head by Bryan. Bryan going for the submission maneuver. He's got the leg of McIntyre. Bryan has got the leg of McIntyre. Submission maneuver locked in. And oh, McIntyre with a kick square across the head of Bryan. And now another Glasgow kiss. And for the 3rd time in this match, McIntyre is going to go down the well. For the Claymore kick. Three Claymore kicks. Hooks the leg of Bryan. McIntyre wins it for Raw.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
With 3 wins, Raw takes the victory. They win 5 draft picks and the number 30 spot on the Rumble. What a match! Congratulations to the world champion McIntyre. It's been a wonderful night here in Toronto, ladies and gentlemen, capped off by the Women's Championship matches. We started with one and we're ending with one. Coming up next, the Raw Women's Championship will be on the line. The disputed Raw Women's Championship between Bianca Belair, Asuka, and the new Bayley. Remember last month at Extreme Rules, Bayley stole the Raw Women's Championship. Bianca Belair and Asuka did not win that match. Who's the Raw Women's Champion? We're going to take you back to Extreme Rules. Them. Wait a second, what? The hell is Bayley doing? What in the world is Bayley doing now? Bayley, come on! Bayley off the top rope. Drops the elbow on the woman who trusted her to beat her. She's groggy. Belair pushes Asuka off. Belair pushes Asuka off the ladder. And what the hell? Bayley, that's Bayley. What the hell is Bayley doing here? Bayley pushes Belair off the ladder. Bayley's not in this match. Bayley's not in this match, but she has the title. What the hell just happened?
You know, I used to think that this division lacked opportunity, but this division is lazy. This division lacks desire and lacks passion. And I used to be there. I used to try to be what they wanted me to be. But the truth is, I have outgrown them. So do you guys want some inspiration? Life sucks, and then you die.
As Belair is out here to confront the woman who tried to steal... Oh, wait a second! It's Asuka! The other woman in this equation, Asuka, who was part of that ladder match at Extreme Rules. Asuka did not lose, but neither did Bianca Belair and Bayley hightailing out of here. We need security to get Asuka off of Belair. We're gonna take a break and get the situation under control. Meanwhile, back out here in Toronto, ready for our main event. We will crown an undisputed women's champion.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the Raw Women's Championship. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
You can see Belair is not walking out here with the Raw Women's Championship because the championship is being held in abeyance. It's disputed at the moment. And this match will serve the purpose of crowning a definitive champion. In a very crowded field, something we did not expect. Bayley just completely switching gears, turning her back on the WWE Universe and her friends, and then proceeding to steal the Raw Women's Championship, creating the controversy that brought us into this main event tonight. And sandwiched in between these two breaths of controversy is this woman, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka.
And her opponents, first from Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
Because here's the thing, the Empress of Tomorrow was part of that ladder match at Extreme Rules. And if you ask her, you're gonna tell her she feels cheated. Because Asuka did not lose that match, she also did not win. Bayley stepped in and stole the championship, but for Asuka, this is Bianca Belair's fault. She should not have let Bayley steal the Raw Women's Championship, in her opinion. Tonight, the Empress of Tomorrow looks to win another championship in her already very impressive resume. Whoa.
From San Jose, California, Bayley.
Well, this is an intense change of scene from what we're used to seeing from Bayley, from what we even saw this past week on Raw. The unveiling of a new Bayley. Look at the way Bayley is carrying herself into the ring, the change in the music, the new haircut, the new attire. And you can hear the fans here in Toronto, they are perplexed at what they're seeing. With Bayley debuting this completely new image of herself here tonight. You know, I gotta say, I would be surprised, but this is the same Bayley who stood in the ring Monday night and said, life sucks and then you die. So I'm not in the least surprised. By the way, Bayley's carrying herself here. The question is, will this mind-blowing change result in a victory for Bayley? There you see it on your screens, the Raw Women's Championship on the line here tonight. Our big main event in Toronto. Referee making this one official. Belair, Asuka, the new Bayley. Here we go. Asuka was gonna go right after Bayley, but Bayley said no, no, no. Asuka bounces off the corner. Bayley pushes her off. Drop toe hold. This time Belair. Going after Bayley. Remember Belair, as she puts her in the turtle rock, may get Bayley to tap out. Remember, the first person to score a pinfall or submission in this match will walk out the undisputed Raw Women's Champion. Belair blames Bayley, obviously, for stealing her championship, for ruining her match. Belair has been having an incredible run as Raw Women's Champion. She's main evented almost every pay-per-view she's been put on. And Bayley ruined this for Bianca Belair. Asuka just going right outside the arm of Bianca Belair. Meanwhile, Bayley slamming Asuka straight on the mat. Asuka with reversal neckbreaker. Look at Bayley. Look at those shots by Bayley on Asuka. Good grief. Bayley in the corner. Asuka slams her down. Now Bayley going right up to the legs of Asuka. Bianca Belair trying to sneak up on Bayley. Bayley fires back. Bianca in the corner. Bayley sends her shoulder first into the turnbuckle post. And it's been a very impressive performance by Bayley so far. Drop of the elbow. Right across the chest of Belair. What a shot by Asuka. My goodness. Bayley was rock silly by that shot. By the Empress of Tomorrow. Look at that. She's swinging at the air. She finally finds Asuka to get back at her for this. Belair sneaks up on Bayley successfully this time. Takes her down. Kicks her in the back. And now Belair plants her down. Knee across the back. Kick. And now Bayley setting this up perfectly. Sending Asuka into Belair in the corner. Look at Bayley. Mocking both Belair and Asuka. Roll out of the ring, both of them. Bayley is just in complete control here. Look at that clothesline. She sends Belair over the third rope. Down goes Belair. Asuka tries to sneak up on Bayley here. Will it work? Asuka trying to bring Bayley down to her knees, and she succeeds. Submission number locked in. Submission number locked in. Asuka may be in. Asuka may be closing in on the Raw Women's Championship. Oh no, Bayley. No, Bayley fights out of it and slams Asuka against the mad Bianca Belair. upset watching from the outside. And now Belair trying to do something about it. Slams Bayley on the canvas. What is Bayley doing here? Bayley taking the control away from Bianca Belair. Clothesline down goes Belair. Belair rolls out of the ring. He's down to Asuka and Bayley. Those deadly clotheslines by Bayley. And now Bayley slams Asuka down. Face first into the mat. That looked painful. And Asuka sent over the turnaround with Bayley. Bayley drawn in by Bianca Belair. He's now on the outside, and Belair and Asuka can pick this up. This is the first time in the entire match where Bayley has been out. And now Asuka with a drop kick sends Bianca back first into the apron. Oh, Bayley's coming back in too. Bayley's back in the fold. She's got Asuka right on the outside, suplex. Oh no, Bayley eyeing our table. We need to get the heck out of here. Bayley keeping an eye on our table. She sends Asuka face first into the turnbuckle post. There goes Belair into the edge of our table, and Bayley with more punishment towards Belair. I would ask what has gotten into Bayley, but obviously this is a very complicated question to ask as Belair sends her back into the ring. Asuka looking for a weapon on the outside. Asuka's bringing in a chair. Remember, there's no disqualification in triple threat matches. Bayley with the reversal. Brings her down for a cover. Shoulders are bad. He's sitting on to put her away. And Asuka was looking to break this up, but Bianca Belair powers out. Asuka with the clothesline takes down Bayley. Whoa, nice reversal there by Bayley. And over the third rope goes Asuka, and Asuka fires back. Belair sent to the outside. Asuka looks to fight back. And Asuka sent to the outside as well. Bayley stayed on top of the situation. She's going after Asuka on the outside with a swanton bomb. Outstanding performance by Bayley. A swanton bomb to Asuka on the outside. And Asuka now sent against our table. What the hell is Bayley doing here? She's got Asuka propped up on our table. And Bayley may have some bad intentions. Why is she going so far away? Bayley from way too far away from across the ring through our table. Asuka is out. And I agree with her. WWE Universe here in Toronto. This is awesome. But Bianca Belair takes control here. Doesn't allow Bayley to capitalize. Asuka's still out in this match. My goodness, look at the remains down here. We're clearing things out here at ringside as Bayley continues in control. Belair rolls out of the ring. Remember, we won't see anyone win this championship on the outside of the ring. It has to be pinfall or submission inside, and Bayley now using the steel chair that Asuka brought in to hit that DDT on Belair. We have a cover, shoulders down, the Raw Women's Championship on the line, and there's Asuka to break it off. What is Asuka doing here? Well, Bianca Belair doesn't have time for whatever Asuka was planning to do. She plants her down, and Belair was gonna go for the cover, but there's Bayley. Bayley trying to use that steel chair. Belair blocks it. I don't know what the hell just happened there, but Asuka trying to mount a comeback here. Super kick, down goes Bayley. Off the super kick, shoulders down, hooks the leg, isn't enough, and a kick out. And what the hell? Well, Bayley's groggy and Asuka's going for the Asuka lock. The Asuka lock is locked in, but Bayley breaks it off. And a cover by Asuka, and Asuka is just continuing to cover here. I don't think she learns the lesson from, having Bayley there. Bayley goes after the leg of Asuka. And now it's just Bianca and Bayley in the ring. Bayley sent it into the corner by Bianca. Bianca with the reversal. Or Bayley with the reversal, I should say. She's got Bianca on the top rope. Bianca about to get taken for a ride. Bayley with the Hurricane Rana sends Bianca flying. Now Bayley's headed to the top rope. Slowly but surely, Bayley's getting up there. And Bayley targets Asuka, who was coming back into the ring, and now all three women are down. All three challengers are down. Bayley is the first one to start going back to her feet. Bayley's back on her feet first. She sends Asuka into the corner. She sends Bianca into the corner. And now Bianca colliding into Asuka. And now Bayley turns her attention to Asuka. And Bayley hooks her in, and for the second time in this match, she hits that move. Could that be enough to win the championship? Yes, indeed! Bayley's done it! Officially, she's the women's champion.
Here is your winner, and the new Raw Women's Champion, Bayley!
What a moment! The change proved to be effective. Bayley is now officially the Raw Women's Champion. And the landscape of Monday Night Raw has changed. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy holidays, everybody, and good night from Toronto.